Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Eliza Fitrati, and this video I will present about the regional economics analysis of the Seoul metropolitan area, South Korea, using the tools like LK and chipset analysis. So introduction, Seoul is South Korea's capital and also the center of its economy. Culture, economy, culture, and politics drives national growth, but this concentration creates both opportunities and significant regional and environmental challenge. As a political, economic, cultural, and technology center, Seoul plays a vital role in driving South Korea's national economic growth. The city is home to a variety of leading industries such as information technology, finance, commerce, and creative services. It's like LG, Hyundai, Samsung, and others. To be answered in this study are what is the structure and economic growth of the Seoul region from 2015 to 2020. And what economic sector are basic sectors in the Seoul region based on LK analysis, and how are the growth pulse spread effect and backlash effect theories applied in the context of Seoul, and what is the impact of Seoul economics growth on the surrounding metropolitan areas and on the environment such as air pollution. This study aims analyze to development and Seoul economics based on GRDP and LQ data. Identify the best or leading sectors in Seoul, evaluate the interaction between Seoul and its surrounding areas through regional economic growth, regional growth theory, and analyze the socio-environmental impacts of Seoul growth, particularly in terms of air pollution and urbanization pressure. Economic science that focuses on the spatial distribution of economic activities and aims to understand development disparities between regions. And growth pole theory is developed by Francis Perez in 1955, states the economic growth doesn't occur evenly across all regions, but is concentrated in certain centers with comparative advantage. Refers to the positive impact of the growth center and surrounding areas, and the backlash is refers to the negative consequence of central dominance, such as the migration of skilled labor, like economic dependency of surrounding regions on the center, and the decline of local economic activities. And location quotients, or LQ, as an analytical tool. The LQ is a quantitative method used to identify best sectors in a region. If LQ higher than 1, it means indicates a best or dominant sector. If LQ equal 1, indicates parity with the national average. And if LQ less than 1, it means indicates that the sector is not dominant locally. So the LQ is can help direct economies policies towards strengthening sectors with significant contribution to the regional GDP. The next is methodology. So the research location and object. The object is the sectoral structure of Seoul economy, regional regional economics performance by GRDP, dominant sectors identified by LQ analysis and SSA share analysis. Types of data, Korean statistical information, macro trends of Seoul GRDP data, and academic journal, especially Kim at 4 p.m. 10 and quality analysis, Kim and Choi in 2011 for urban meteorology in Seoul. And this is the economic structure of the Seoul metropolitan area. As we can see, the territory or surface, or as we can see, the territory or service sector exploded by over 4,000%, while both the primary and secondary sectors declined. Seoul has clearly become a service-based, knowledge-driven economy. And this is the LQ data. The sector with LQ higher than 1, such as finance, retail, and services, are Seoul economics engines. These attract capital and talent, reinforcing Seoul's dominance. Next, Seoul as a growth pole. According to growth pole theory, economic growth tends to cluster around dynamic core areas. Seoul is a perfect example. The city is home to conglomerates like Samsung, Hyundai, and LG. South Korea's financial hub, Yoido, South Korea's financial hub, Yoido, and leading R&D and startup infrastructure, the global K-culture industry, including K-pop, K-drama, film, and design industries. These factors give Seoul a disproportionate share of national investment and labor. And this is the spread effect of Seoul growth. Based on Gunnar theory, Seoul produces both spread effect and backwash. The spread effect includes growth in nearby cities like Incheon and Suwon, integrated transportation in infrastructure, business moving to more affordable satellite cities, and migration of residents due to Seoul's rising living costs. And for the backlash effect, is include brain drain from rural areas into Seoul and overdependence on Seoul's economy and congestion, pollution, and housing shortage. And the last one is environmental stress from urban sprawl. And this is the shift-share analysis. Next, we use SSA to determine what drives sectoral growth, national trends, industry specialization, or Seoul local advantage. SSA breaks down total growth into national growth effect or NGE, industry mix effect or IME, and Regional Competitive Effect or RCE. Seoul's competitiveness is even evident. So this is the calculator. So this is the SSA calculation. So Seoul's competitiveness is evident from high RCE value, especially in finance and retail, proving that its growth isn't just due to national trends but local strengths. Next is urban lead in productivity and wage, but the gaps are narrowing. This suggests effective regional spread, but also risk for overdependence. And for the conclusion, this study analyzed the economic and environmental characteristics of the Seoul metropolitan area. Through the lens of regional economics, the findings can be summarized as Seoul is a service Seoul is a service Seoul is a service-driven dominant growth pole. Spread and backwash effect coexist. Environmental degradation is accelerating. Regional inequality is a present concern. And the recommendation is decentralized growth, like support growth in Suwon, Daejeon, and Busan. And green urban planning, smart climate monitoring, cross-city collaboration, such as infrastructure, disaster response, and transit, and promote social equality, such as affordable housing and inclusive labor market. So that's the end of. So I will close this presentation. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jelek banget.